I won't waste your time. Here are the lessons I learned from Jocko Willink. Lesson number 1. Learn from everyone. Don't idolize anyone. Learn from everyone's strengths and weaknesses in the real world. I'm going to give you some examples. At the grocery store, ask the cashier about their day or how they got started in their job. You might learn something interesting about their perspective or gain a new appreciation for their work. If someone is struggling to find something, offer to help. You might learn about a new product or discover a hidden gem in the store. On your way to work, if you use public transportation, observe the bus driver or train conductor. Pay attention to their skills, like maintaining composure in stressful situations, keeping to a schedule, and navigating through traffic. You might pick up useful tips for managing your own time and emotions. Strike up a conversation with the person next to you. Ask them about their day, their work, or their hobbies. You might learn something new about a different industry, discover a shared passion, or simply brighten someone's day. At workplace, if you're getting feedback from the difficult colleague. Instead of dismissing their criticism, consider the underlying message. Are there valid points you can use to improve your work or approach? Observe the quiet coworker. Watch their work style and communication strategies. You might learn valuable time management or conflict resolution skills. Sometimes it's more important to learn what not to do than learning what to actually do. Lesson number 2, mind control. Mind control is not about manipulating others. Instead, it's about gaining mastery over your own mind and emotions. It's about developing the ability to stay calm and focused under pressure, make good decisions, and achieve your goals, regardless of the challenges you face. The core principles of Jocko Willink's mind control. Discipline. Tame the procrastination beast. Break down tasks into manageable chunks and focus on completing them one step at a time. Extreme ownership. Made a mistake? Own it. Acknowledge your role and proactively seek solutions instead of blaming others. Good decision-making. Stay calm under pressure. Analyze situations rationally before reacting. Consider all options before making a choice. Action. Don't dwell on problems. Take initiative, propose solutions, and actively work towards overcoming challenges. I know what you're thinking, how to start using these principles. You can start small. Don't try to change everything overnight. Pick one small area of your life where you want to improve your mind control and focus on that. Set goals. What do you want to achieve? Once you know your goals, you can start to develop a plan to achieve them. Be mindful of your thoughts and emotions. Pay attention to what you're thinking and feeling, and learn to identify negative thoughts and emotions that are holding you back. Challenge your negative thoughts. When you have a negative thought, ask yourself if it's true. Is it helpful? If not, replace it with a more positive and realistic thought. Practice mindfulness and meditation. These practices can help you to become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, and to develop the ability to let them go. Surround yourself with positive people who will support you on your journey to self-improvement. Here are some examples how to apply Jocko's mind control in everyday life. When you find yourself stuck in traffic, instead of entering into road rage mode, try breathing deeply or picturing something calming while driving. Acknowledge your frustration, but don't let it control your emotions or actions. If you have a hard time staying focused, feel overwhelmed by distractions, apply discipline by setting clear boundaries of your time and attention. Use techniques like time boxing or the Pomodoro method to dedicate focused periods of time to specific tasks and minimize interruptions. Perhaps you are experiencing failure in the workplace. Take advantage of extreme ownership and see it as a learning opportunity. Analyze what went wrong, adjust your approach, and try again. Remember, failures are inevitable, but your response defines your growth. When you've mastered your own mind, you'll be unstoppable. Too many people focus on trying to control and influence others when they should be focusing on gaining control of themselves. Lesson number 3, build a home gym. You will always find reasons not to go to the gym. Too late, too much traffic, too crowded, long commutes. That's why a home gym is better. It's staring you down without accepting any excuses. The easiest way to remain consistent with your training is to have a gym at home. All you need is a pull-up bar, gymnastic rings, and a squat rack. YouTube is full of ideas on how to build a home gym and packed with fitness gurus offering advice on starting workouts. It's just like Jocko says, you already know what the right thing to do is, you just gotta do it, so go and do it. Lesson number 4, the ultimate weapon. In the battlefield of life, there's one weapon that reigns supreme: knowledge. It's not about the fancy gadgets or the secret formulas. It's about arming yourself with the insights, the know-how that propels you forward. But let me tell you something. It's not enough to just know things. You gotta be hungry for it. You gotta be relentless in your pursuit of knowledge. That means constantly learning, constantly growing, constantly pushing the boundaries of what you know. And here's the kicker. Knowledge is not static. It's dynamic. It's evolving. You gotta be adaptable. You gotta be willing to change, to pivot, to innovate. That's how you stay ahead of the curve. But here's the real secret sauce. Knowledge is not meant to be hoarded. It's meant to be shared. That's right. You gotta spread the wealth, pass on the wisdom to those around you. Because when you empower others, you empower yourself. So listen closely. Knowledge is the ultimate weapon, so read, research, ask questions, learn, and watch as you become unstoppable. Lesson number 5, question yourself. Questioning yourself isn't just a task, it's a mission. It's about more than merely reflecting on your actions. It's about digging deep, uncovering truths, and embracing the path of self-improvement. Accountability is the cornerstone of this mission. It's about owning every decision, every outcome, good or bad. No finger-pointing, no excuses. It's about taking full responsibility for your actions and their consequences. But let me tell you something about humility. It's a force multiplier. It's about recognizing that you don't have all the answers, that you're not infallible. It's about being open to feedback, willing to learn from others, and humble enough to admit when you're wrong. Continuous improvement. That's the name of the game. It's not about resting on your laurels. It's about pushing the envelope, striving for greatness. It's about setting the bar high and relentlessly pursuing excellence day in and day out. And as a leader, it's your duty to lead by example. Create a culture where questioning yourself is not just encouraged, but expected. Foster an environment where honesty, accountability, and relentless self-improvement are the norm. When it comes to questioning yourself, remember this. It's not just a task, it's a way of life. Embrace it. Live it. Lesson number 6, go to bed early. Going to bed early isn't just about getting some shut-eye, it's a strategic move. A calculated decision to optimize your physical health, sharpen your mental clarity, and fortify your emotional resilience. As Jocko Willink wisely said, don't think in the morning. That's a big mistake that people make. They wake up in the morning and they start thinking. Don't think, just execute the plan. The plan is the alarm clock goes off. You get up, you go work out. Get some. Here's the strategic breakdown. Physical fortitude. Early bedtime is your armor. It strengthens your immune system, repairs your muscles, and primes your body for peak performance. When you hit the hay early, you're not just resting, you're rebuilding, revitalizing, and getting ready to dominate the day. Mental clarity. Quality sleep isn't a luxury, it's a weapon. It sharpens your focus, enhances your memory, and fine-tunes your cognitive function. When you rise from your slumber, you're locked in, dialed in, and ready to tackle whatever challenges lie ahead. Emotional resilience. Lack of sleep? That's a vulnerability. It leaves you susceptible to mood swings, stress, and emotional instability. But when you prioritize early bedtime, you're building a fortress of emotional resilience. You're calm, collected, and ready to face whatever life throws your way. Productivity powerhouse. Early risers aren't just awake, they're alive. They seize the day with energy, enthusiasm, and unrelenting drive. By hitting the hay early, you're setting yourself up to crush your goals, conquer your tasks, and dominate your battlefield. In the end, going to bed early isn't just a habit, it's a mindset. It's about seizing control of your health, your mind, and your destiny. So when the night falls, don't simply surrender to rest, rise up. Embrace the strength of an early bedtime and witness as you become an unstoppable force. And the last lesson, number 7, motivation does not last. Think motivation's the answer to all your problems? Wrong. That fleeting feeling disappears faster than a politician's promise. You want real results? You need discipline. Discipline ain't about waiting for some magic fairy dust. It's about getting after it, day in and day out, even when you feel like staying under the covers. Set clear goals, break them down, and attack each task like a wolf on a juicy steak. Don't be surprised if it gets tough. Welcome the suck. That's where the weaklings wither, but the disciplined warriors rise above. Forget instant gratification. Celebrate the grind, the process, the small victories. Reward yourself for showing up, for pushing through doubt. Surround yourself with people who get it, who hold you accountable. Remember, discipline is a muscle, and you gotta train it hard. So ditch the motivation junkies, build your discipline fortress brick by brick. It's the only way to conquer your goals and become the best damn version of yourself. I trust these lessons will aid you as they have aided me. If there are any insights from Jocko Willink that you've gained and I haven't covered, please share in the comments. Like, subscribe, and grind your way to my next video.